Hey, 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 everybody. It's Christmas Eve. Oh, yes, it's finally here. I know everybody's been very eager, and I know it's been like a lot of people are probably ready for the holiday time to just be over and everything. So, but yes, it's Christmas Eve. I just wanted to do a fun live stream, especially because I wasn't going to really get a chance to film a video and edit videos and all that kind of stuff. I got a lot going on. I worked last night. I worked graveyard shift. So I worked last night and then I got to do a lot of cooking today and all kinds of stuff. And I got some, last minute stuff that I got to do. So really probably not going to sleep and probably till tonight after I do my, everything. And we do all our, in terms of my family, we do all our celebrating on Christmas Eve. So that's why this is a very busy day for me. This first day, Christmas Eve. Hey, Drew, what's up? Drew is in the house. What's up, brother? Not much. Like I said, bro, just explaining my day. Like I said, Christmas Eve today is my busiest day. Like I said, I worked last night, graveyards, got off at 6 in the morning, and then now, like right now, doing this live stream, hanging out with you all for a bit, hanging for Christmas Eve, and then, gonna go do some last minute shopping. I need some heavy whipping cream and some other side stuff from the store and everything, and start cooking and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, and then watch, of course, got to get some horror movie watching in, some holiday horror, and maybe some Christmas movies, and you know what I mean. So of course that's got to happen too as well. So it's going to be a very busy day, and then opening gifts, and then passing out after that probably. And then Christmas Day is going to be just a chill day, eating leftovers, hanging out, enjoying all our gifts and stuff. That's typically what my family does. Is we do all our stuff on Christmas Eve, the big dinner, the opening of the gifts, the big celebration, and then Christmas Day is just the the breathing of the, letting the air out of the aftermath, just relaxing, enjoying your gifts. Me, I typically watch a lot of Christmas basketball because there's going to be a lot of Christmas basketball going on. So I'm going to be watching my Nuggets. I believe they play the Warriors on Christmas Day, so that's going to be very exciting. I got some eggnog with me here as well too for the holiday time. Some eggnog right here in this mug. But then I also got me a Coors over here too as well. Coors Banquet because, like I said, I worked last night and chilling. I'm not driving, going anywhere like that. Said everybody else is driving. I'm mainly just staying home, cooking, cleaning, you know. But how are you all doing? Everybody out there, what are you all doing for Christmas Eve? Please let me know, what are your plans for the holiday? And were there any cool gifts that you got recently? Did you already open some gifts? Did you already receive some gifts? Like us, we didn't really open any gifts or anything recently, but I know some gifts already. Like one big gift that my wife got me, that was for the living room and stuff. We got a 4K TV. We got a new 4K TV, 65-inch LED 4K TV. So that's very exciting. And then this is something that I picked up myself right here. This, because especially to celebrate the Yu Hakusho live action coming out, I got this figure right here of Yusuke, and I was very excited about this right here. This was $29.99 at FYE. Oh man, Yu Hakusho. I was very happy with the live action adaptation. I won't discuss it too much because I do want to dive more in depth with it with Steve, and dive more in depth with it. You know what I mean, into the series and everything. So I'll wait for that. But yeah, that I had to pick this up when I saw this. I was like, yes, like I'd never really seen a figure like this of Yusuke Urameshi, so I had to scoop this up. But yeah, got my festive gear on, got my Pennywise and my little jingle bells and everything. So I'm all festive. I'm all ready for the day and stuff. And today, in terms of family time, you know what I mean? We're hanging out, cooking, cleaning a bit, here. Some people are doing some last minute shopping for me and stuff. And then, like I said, it's going to be all like Italian food over here: lasagna, chicken pesto, garlic bread, chocolate eclairs, all that kind of stuff. That's the typical stuff that we do in my household for the Christmas Eve, and that's the dinner and everything. And then on Christmas Day, I believe my sister-in-law is going to be cooking some pozole, so we're going to have some pozole as well on Christmas Day, Monday. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a really fun 2 days. Plus, I have the next 2 nights off. This was my Friday that I just worked, so that's very exciting. Always working like it's hard to piss me off on a Friday when I'm at work. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, oh, I got the next 2 nights off. It's gonna be very exciting and get some movie watching and everything. Like I already watched Gremlins when I got home. When I was chilling a little bit before I got on the stream, I was watching some Gremlins and stuff, and then probably gonna check out some other movies and stuff and everything today as well. Always got to, because I think my tradition for Christmas Eve now in terms of movies, I really, really love Christmas Bloody Christmas, and I've been saving that one. So I'm gonna definitely watch Christmas Bloody Christmas. I always watch Black Christmas on Christmas Day, so that one's gonna be watched tomorrow. But Christmas Bloody Christmas is probably gonna be the one that sends me off into the night. Like after we're done with gifts, after we're done with dinner and dessert and all that kind of stuff, I'll probably watch that, and that would be the film that'll send me off to bed. You know what I mean? But how, like I said, how are you all doing out there? Everybody out there, how are you all doing? How was the day? How's your night, your work night, whatever's going on? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from all of you. See if there's any more comments. Let me double check. I still get used to the live streams. You got to get used to them and everything. And I knew a lot of people, they got a lot of stuff going on Christmas Eve. So I didn't expect a lot of people to be here, but we're, like I said, hanging out anyway. In terms of stuff that I recently watched, like I said, I recently watched Gremlins. I watched that twice already. I already watched Gremlins twice. Jason Entertainment, what's up, Jason? Thank you for stopping by. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, everything. Happy holidays. Hope it's all good and everything. Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, I hope you're having an awesome day. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, it's been like so recent watches. I did, like I said, Gremlins. I've already watched Black Christmas for the season, but I'm gonna watch Black Christmas again on Christmas Day because I'm so fond of that film. I just really adore that film. I actually did recently watch Black Christmas, the 2006 remake. I rewatched that one. I believe that was the third time I watched that film, and I didn't hate it like on this third watch. Like I still don't think it holds a candle to the original Black Christmas, but the 2006 remake, I didn't hate it on this third watch. I had quite a fun time watching it this time. I watched A Christmas Horror Story. Then I did of course, A Christmas Story with Peter Billingsley. Had to do the classic A Christmas Story. That's typically the movie I watch. It's either A Christmas Story or A Nightmare Before Christmas are the films that I typically watch while I'm wrapping gifts. And when I was wrapping gifts last night before work, I watched A Christmas Story with my wife, and then I actually showed her the sequel, A Christmas Story, the sequel. She's never seen the one that came out last year, so I showed her that one as well. So that was kind of fun. We were wrapping gifts and showed my wife the sequel to that one. So it was, I don't think she had as much fun with it as the first one. That first film holds a special pure nostalgia, and my wife doesn't even really love that film. It's more I love that film. She just likes watching me watch the film. You know what I mean? And I quote all the quotes, and I'm always, happy to watch it. But yeah, and then we did, like I said, A Nightmare Before Christmas. I've already watched that one so far this season. I actually did, for the first time this year, I watched A Christmas Carol, but the Muppets version with Michael Caine. I'd never ever seen that version before, so that was quite a surprise because I was like, somebody brought it up. Steve brought it up to me from Voices from the Mausoleum podcast. Steve brought it up, and I never seen the Muppets one, so I was like, I have to check this out because I do like the Christmas Carol story. But yeah, yeah, it was really fun. I had a lot of fun moments with it. I think Gonzo and Rizzo were probably my favorite moments and favorite characters and funny moments in the film. But I actually thought Michael Caine, I didn't like him that much as Scrooge. Like in terms of performances, he probably was not one of my favorites, which is quite surprising because I think Michael Caine's a really fantastic actor. But just as Scrooge, maybe it's because I just like him so much. I couldn't see him as that character. And that's why, you know what I mean? Because I've seen very, like everybody else I've seen play Scrooge is very mean and despicable, you know what I mean? Guy Pearce and Patrick Stewart and George C. Scott. Like there's so many other actors, and I think they nail that really mean, despicable role better than we had. So, but I still had fun with the Muppets Christmas Carol. I still had quite a fun time with that one. But what are y'all doing? Like I said, anybody answer in the comments. What are y'all doing for Christmas, man? What's happening Christmas Eve? You guys hanging out with the family? You cooking? Did you already do your celebration? I know some people, if you work on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, you might have already done your celebration. So, like I said, I got lucky that I worked for Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving night. I worked that holiday, so I just kind of got lucky that my days off fell on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, Sunday, Monday. Like my days off just happened to fall on these days, so that was really exciting. I hope you guys don't mind the blue lighting too. I know, like I was going with a more chill, relaxed lighting for the layout today, and then we got some green going on over here. Some red over here. Oh man. Who's in the house? Mike's in the house. What's up, Mike? Mike from Did You See That's in the house. Not much, brother. Celebrating Christmas Eve, just hanging out. Was telling everybody I hope they like the lighting setup. We got a little bit of blue, got a little bit of red, and a little bit of green over here, celebrating the holidays, Got my nutcrackers back here and all my festive gear on. So I'm already geared up. I'm already ready for the holiday, man. As I was explaining earlier, for me, my family, and my household, we do all our main dinner, main gift opening, all that stuff. We do that on Christmas Eve. So this is like the big day for me. I worked last night, so I'm probably gonna maybe catch a couple hours of sleep and then start cleaning and cooking and all that stuff, and then some other people are going to go shopping, grab some heavy whipping cream for me and some other groceries, last minute stuff that we need. I'm on my last day of work, then I'm off until the 30th. Yeah, sounds like a plan, brother. That's cool. I hope this last day of work goes by very smooth. Looking good with that display. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. I know I wanted a more just kind of chill vibe display, maybe something you would see at like a Hot Topic or something, a very laid back display, lighting wise and stuff, chilled out and everything, because it's just the holidays. We're just hanging out, like I said, I got my eggnog, got some eggnog right here in my cup. And any recent watch out there, anybody out there, have you guys watched any recent new holiday horror films that you would love to talk about? Actually, today, while I was at work last night, I was watching Nutcracker Massacre on Tubi. Very low budget, very cheap, but it was kind of silly. Leans into that slasher category and stuff, so that very much, pleases me a bit, but it was definitely very low budget and the acting wasn't that great. It's called, yeah, Nutcracker Massacre. It's currently on Tubi right now. That's what I was watching while I was kind of doing some cleaning and doing some things at work last night, and had it on my phone playing. That's the benefits of working graveyards. When you work at it, you work at a gas station and you work graveyards and it's really slow and you're just doing things like cleaning or checking dates, or whipping up like the breakfast kind of food section for the hot food thing. You can kind of put a movie on or put a TV show on your phone and just have it there on the counter, and listen to it and watch it. So there's a lot of good benefits to graveyards. That I always try to tell people, because there's a lot of customers that come in that see me and they're like, "Oh, I don't know how you do it," and I'm like, "I don't know how you guys work days and evenings. I love my graveyards." But yes, like I said, anybody out there, you guys out there watching, please drop a like. Definitely share this video. That definitely helps out the channel. All that stuff helps out for real. And also, if, like I said, you have any awesome recommendations or stuff that you watched for this holiday, please shout them out in the comment section down below, so that people could all, we could all talk and discuss. Did you watch Christmas Carol? Have you been watching a holiday horror stuff? Or like I said, do you lean more into the more whimsical, heartwarming type holiday films at this time of the year? Me, I do a mix of both. Like I said, I do a mix of both. I watched, like I said, I did a Christmas Carol. I watched both versions of The Grinch already this month. I did the Jim Carrey version, and I don't watch the original one, which is kind of funny. I don't watch the original Grinch. I watched the Jim Carrey one and I watched the Benedict Cumberbatch one. And I actually prefer the Benedict Cumberbatch one. That's my favorite. But I watched both of those this season already. So I've done a little good mix of, more whimsical, heartwarming type Christmas films, but I've also done a lot of holiday horror films as well. But I'm saving, Christmas Bloody Christmas for, this Eve. I might actually, before I lay down after the stream, I might finish the Nutcracker Massacre because I only watched, I think, about like 30 minutes of that at work. And it's like an hour and 20-minute movie. It's not that long because it's a low budget B movie, kind of horror film. Probably something that Mike would love to review on his channel. Film Review Central is in the house. Merry Christmas, my friend. It was an honor and a privilege to meet you this year. Hope you have a great time with your family tomorrow. I thank you so much. Yes, tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow mainly just going to be the chill day. Today is the big event day after this. Like, I really do love this time because I love cooking for the family. I love watching, my holiday horror films and chilling out, drinking my beer, my eggnog and stuff. But like I said, once Christmas Day happens, that's the more chill day, basketball, no major plans going on. So that's going to be the time for me to relax and then, like I said, go back to work on Tuesday and everything. So, but it's been a good year. I hope it's been a great year and a fantastic year for all of you out there. And even if it hasn't, and it's been a rough year, here's looking forward to the next year. And I hope that this next year coming up is a lot better and a lot more, profitable for you, fucking all those kind of things, that you have all the good luck in the world if this year wasn't that great for you. For me, this year I had a lot of ups, there's a lot of downs. That's what kind of comes with all the years, but I think this year overall was more of a positive year for me. So in terms of my life, family life, everything. So I had a lot of fun because this actually, to be honest, like doing this live stream right now, this might be my last video of the year. I might try to get some other videos done. Like, I really do want to talk about some other stuff. Like, I did watch but I could talk about it right now. I can just talk about it right now. I watched The Lodge. That's another horror film that I watched this year. That was a Christmas holiday horror film, but I couldn't get down with that one. The Lodge was one for me that was really rough to get through because it relies on slow pans and slow zooms, and it's just characters staring outside of windows and a very dark palette, not a beautiful color palette at all in terms of a film you're watching. So yeah, The Lodge is one for me that I understand why people like it, and it's a psychological horror type film, but I didn't love the fact that it had no Christmas atmosphere. There was no Christmas vibes. It was way too slow. The acting was great, but it just was too reliant on the tone and the style of film that it was trying to be, that actually kind of hurt the movie. In your opinion, is Batman Returns a Christmas movie? Yes, it is. I actually do. It's a Christmas movie. It's one of my Christmas posters. I wish I could show you right now. Film Review Central in my living room. Movie room is in there, a couple rooms over. I have Batman Returns, the poster hanging up. That's one of my Christmas posters. And then I have Gremlins as well and stuff. So, yes, I think that is definitely a Christmas movie. So, yeah, Batman Returns is one that I love watching at this time of the year. And, for real, like, it's just the perfect poster. I got the stacked faces, the one with Michael Keaton and Michelle Pfeiffer and Danny DeVito. Their stacked faces and everything. Plus, I used to have that on VHS. So that film really does hold a lot of nostalgia in my heart for me because I used to give it a lot of rewatches when I had it on VHS. I also think Die Hard's a Christmas movie. There are some people out there that argue the fact that Die Hard's not a Christmas movie. It takes place at a Christmas party. There are Christmas vibes. There's Christmas trees on the desk and stuff. So I think Die Hard is very much a Christmas movie. Like I said, The Lodge was more upsetting because The Lodge, there's really only one part where they're decorating the house and her and the kids are like, let's get the house ready for Christmas. And then you see some Christmas decorations on the, there, and then they disappear because of certain things that happen later in the movie. And it's like, so besides that, there's really no Christmas atmosphere in the movie. There's no Christmas soundtrack. There's nothing like that. So that's like Black Christmas or P2 or any of those movies. Like even P2, a movie that has a title that nothing to do with Christmas, has way stronger Christmas vibes than The Lodge. So that's a film that I don't think I'll be returning to. But thanks to everybody who came out today. Like I said, Film Review Central, everybody who came out today, Mike, Drew, all of y'all. It's been a blast. I'm so glad y'all came out today. And hope y'all are having fun and plan on watching some cool things too. Like I said, if there's any new Christmas horror films or any stuff that you guys haven't watched or old ones, get them in. Get them in today and tomorrow, get those movies in. There's tons out there. Christmas Evil, Silent Night, Deadly Night. Like I said, Nutcracker Massacre, that new movie. That's completely out there. I don't know if this blue is like amazing. Like, well, some people said it was good. Let's see. Let's see what the blue looks like. Let's turn it up a little bit more. Maybe more blue. But yeah, Nutcracker Massacre. There's a lot of cool stuff out there. I think there was another one too that I forgot to bring up when we were doing the holiday live stream with when I was with Steve on the Voices from Mausoleum podcast. I forgot to talk about Santa's Sleigh with Bill Goldberg. So Bill Goldberg, a lot of people, of course, him, or maybe people who don't. He used to be a wrestler for WCW and WWE, and now he's been an actor too as well. He was in a Universal Soldiers sequel, which was kind of funny. But he did a movie called Santa's Sleigh, where he plays an evil killer Santa. Like in this version of this movie, Santa's not a good person. You don't want to meet him. So it's kind of funny that Bill Goldberg played this really evil Santa. This film's got crazy practical kills and all kinds of nudity and stuff like that. So it's just really funny. Yeah. So Santa's Sleigh is one that I highly recommend checking out if you haven't seen this one. You probably might have to pay for it on VOD, or might be on Paramount or something like that, or Amazon Prime, some kind of subscription like that. So that's another one I recommend. I forgot to bring up. I watched Better Watch Out this season. I watched Better Watch Out already, so I did a lot. I did watch a lot of Christmas movies already. All the Creatures Were Stirring. What's one I didn't watch this year so far? I didn't watch Arthur. That's one that I like watching. I like that one, the one where it's about Santa's sons, Arthur and the other son, and one of his sons is really into Christmas and really whimsical and the dreams and hopes of Christmas, and the other one is more treats it like a job and more tactical and stuff. And they have the elves who are probably the best elves in that movie. So yeah, that's a really good movie. So that one I might watch that one. I did A Night Before. That's another one that I watched recently with Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Seth Rogen and Anthony Mackie. That's a fantastic one. So yeah, A Night Before is one that I highly recommend because it's very comedy heavy. It's got some really cool, strong, heartfelt themes and a really good cast. So A Night Before is one that I highly recommend. But hope y'all are having fun out there. It doesn't look like we have anybody in there right now, but we had people in here. They're all chatting. Like I said, a lot of people. I don't expect a lot of people in here because it's probably going to be very busy. Christmas Eve, they're all hanging out. Like I said, I should probably get going too. That way, I could actually probably get some rest a little bit before the little man gets up, and maybe get maybe a couple hours before I have to get going and cooking and cleaning and everything. So thanks for sticking around with me all for this video and stopping by to say hello, to say Merry Christmas. I hope you all have a happy holiday, a happy New Year's. And I probably, like I said, this might be my last video. Not saying just in case, but I might be. So I will see you all in the next year. And thank you all for the support this year and appreciate it. It's been a really fun ride making all this content, and I hope you all enjoy. So have a safe and happy day, everyone. Peace out.